Welcome to this video on serving others with our God-given gifts. We begin with 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 8, which reminds us, above all, maintain constant love for one another. This video explores 1 Peter chapter 4, verses 7 to 11. These verses call believers to readiness through prayer, maintaining constant love, and offering hospitality without complaint. Verses 10 and 11 expand on this, teaching us that we have all received a gift. We are to use those gifts to serve others, acting as good stewards of God's grace so that He may be glorified. Let's visualize our fellowship. Imagine a group of believers. Some have stepped away due to hardships or disappointment over the last few years, yet they still love God. They are sitting among us. In this space, we are reminded of the importance of community and the collective presence of believers coming together. The power of fellowship is profound. True spiritual growth happens in community as we strengthen each other's faith. Matthew chapter 18 verse 20 reminds us that where 2 or 3 gather, there He is. Together we share experiences and collective prayer, fostering the environment necessary for our spiritual journey. This brings us to our group discussion on Christian ethics, based on the principles found in 1 Peter chapter 4, verses 7 to 11. Looking at the Amplified Bible translation, we see a call to stay sound-minded and self-controlled for prayer, to love fervently, and to show hospitality. Reflecting on these scriptures allows us to better understand our role in serving one another within our faith community. Verse 10 emphasizes using our God-given spiritual talents to serve, acknowledging that these abilities are gracious gifts meant for stewardship. Verse 11 directs those who speak to share God's words, and those who serve to do so through the strength that God provides, bringing Him glory. How do we navigate fellowship during hardship? 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 7 encourages us to maintain sound-mindedness and self-control, like a lighthouse standing firm in a storm. When life brings unexpected challenges, how do we stay balanced and focused on God's truth? We invite you to consider how maintaining that sound mind has been a challenge for you. Life's curveballs can test our prayer life. We are encouraged to remain steadfast, knowing that our ability to stay focused on God is central to our endurance. Moving on to our next slide, we focus on 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 8, and the transformative power of fervent love. This verse teaches us that love is active and essential in our relationships. We reflect on the nature of sins and restoration. Often we think of sins as wrongdoings, but here they can also represent the misunderstandings or hurts that pull us apart. Our goal is to create an atmosphere of safety. How can our collective love help those who have felt hurt to re-engage with the community, knowing they are covered by grace? Next, we explore 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 9, which calls us to hospitality without complaint. This goes far beyond just inviting someone into our physical home. What does true, uncomplaining hospitality look like in our group? It involves extending a genuine sense of belonging and welcoming those who may be testing the waters after a long time away. Small, intentional gestures can speak volumes. By noticing silent burdens and making others feel seen, we practice true hospitality. Now we consider our individual perspectives and challenges. Every person reacts differently to ministry topics based on their own unique life experiences and upbringing. It is important to remember that adaptability varies. Some adjust easily, while others may face real personal challenges. Dealing with trust issues is not a sin. It is part of the human experience. In 1 Peter chapter 4, verses 10 to 11, we are called to unearth and utilize our special gifts. Sometimes, after a period of disconnection, we may feel like our gifts have dimmed, but they are still there. How can we create space for everyone to reignite their unique talents? Serving each other, even in small ways, is a vital part of our healing and reconnection. Cultivating a culture that magnifies God is our ultimate goal. Our speaking and serving are meant to glorify God through Jesus Christ, drawing others closer to Him. Imagine if our fellowship were so vibrant and grace-filled that it naturally compelled those at a distance to desire deep connection again. That is the culture we strive for. We are part of God's team. Just as every player has a position, God has uniquely selected each of us to play our part. Through grace and fellowship, we win together. Thank you for spending this time with us today. Your presence is valued, and we look forward to connecting again soon. God bless from Pastor and Lady Brown.